It's been a little while since we've given you a good update about Gladys. It's not because we haven't been doing stuff with Gladys, but we wanted to make sure we had something really interesting to share with you guys. You've been seeing some great footage of Gladys. She's doing really well with her new moms outside. A lot of people have been coming to the zoo and having a good time watching that. Behind the scenes, one of the things we're focusing on now is Gladys's formula graduation. Currently, Gladys is on 250 milliliters of isomil formula 4 times a day. Now, obviously, as she's approaching a year old in January, we need to kind of look at tweaking that, and we're in the process of doing it right now. We all got together with the zoo vets, with our neonate keepers, with our gorilla keepers, with the pediatricians from Children's Hospital that have consulted with us all along, and came up with a transition plan to get Gladys off formula and onto regular whole milk, just like we probably would do for a person. So what we basically are doing is we're taking a little bit of her formula out every day and adding a little bit of milk. So this week she's now getting 100 milliliters of milk to 150 milliliters of isomil. So every week we go one more step above that. So ultimately she'll be receiving 250 milliliters of whole milk at the end of that. In addition to changing her over from isomil to milk, we also are trying to graduate her to a children's chewable vitamin. All of our gorillas every day get a children's chewable vitamin with their regular supplements, the adult gorillas, and ultimately we want Gladys on that same program. So currently she gets 1 milliliter of a polyvitamin put in her milk, but we're in the process of graduating her to a children's chewable. She wasn't too big on it initially, so what we're starting to do is crush it up and putting it in a little bit of yogurt and just kind of getting her used to the taste and the texture, and then over a process of time we will leave bigger chunks in there to eventually she'll eat a regular children's chewable vitamin every day. So, you know, we don't like to rush anything. We want to take our time. It's a little different than when maybe you would do it with your own child, or if we did it with a nursery raised gorilla, and that Gladys is living with the gorillas 24 hours a day. We don't have our hands on her, so we want to do it much more methodically, much more gradually, so we can make sure we're seeing good results.